1, go!
All right, and we're live. So, everybody, WhyDo on the mic, and I am here to commentate Guy versus PkChris. Always a very volatile matchup, two people with amazing punish games, and actually amazing neutral games to match, making them really scary players. And they actually, to my understanding, their sets are always pretty insane. So, let's get right into it. Looking like it's even stocks right now. Chris doing those wonderful dare cancels in the platforms into magnet setups. Yeah, look at that. That was, what, wave bounce or B-reverse magnet into an up air. That's really nutty stuff. You always see it come out from Chris. And then we got Guy kind of on the ropes right now. I mean, Luigi's disadvantage is not the best, and Ness being an advantage state-based character is so well positioned to capitalize on that. Like, look at that. An entire stock was basically spent in disadvantage by Guy. At the same time, for every kind of amount that Ness is good at holding characters in disadvantage, Luigi is great at comboing, and one combo is going to completely even this up. So Guy's probably, just a couple hits away if things do start going his way. Double spot dodge grab, the staple. What is going on? Chris trying to hit the fireball back with the Ness bat. Unconventional reflector, but actually kind of useful sometimes because it sends projectiles really fast. It has a huge speed multiplier. So that plus the damage. Oh, parries the last hit. Wow! Oh my god! So that was insane. That was so nuts. Okay, so Chris parries the first Cyclone and then waits for Guy to slip off stage and then double parries the other Cyclone to get on stage. That is 3 parries. You can practically hear the Ultra Instinct theme just playing max volume. Chris is the kind of player who will go for stuff like that. Like, Chris has the options, the counterplay rehearsed. He is so good at finding the counterplay and implementing it. Like, who would do that? Who would double parry? And of course, it also speaks to the amount of times these players have fought each other, right? I think 20 plus times at this point. They are no stranger to each other's playstyles, and the tech they're using reflects a really high level of basically just having all the options rehearsed. Oh yeah, the Ness down tilts at ledge. Ness and Luigi both have these wonderful down tilts for 2-framing. Now it's funny because you think, oh, why wouldn't Ness use yo-yo at ledge, right? But Guy actually recently told me that Ness yo-yo actually doesn't beat Luigi up B if Luigi just holds down. So PK, wow! It's a jump scare. You don't expect it. You don't see it coming, right? I mean, the game looks even. It looks, or even, Guy looks like he has a disadvantage, and then before you know it, Guy has pulled the combos out of nowhere and kind of just made some magic happen. That's what's so scary about Luigi, right? On paper, Ness might beat Luigi. You might have a great advantage state. Maybe you'll keep Luigi in disadvantage. But Luigi will always have those combos that make potential comebacks very likely. All right, staying patient at ledge. I like that. Ness, and especially PkChris, is known for having a lot of really strong ledge mix-ups, right? So if you're afraid of getting reversal from the ledge, best to hang back and try to read what Chris is going to do. There, Guy punished with a Cyclone, right? With invincibility, using that invincibility. Oh my god! Are you seeing this? Okay, so Chris dies, but the amount of rehearsal, like I said, that was literally waited for the Cyclone off stage. And then I think very few players against Luigi will actually take that risk and go off to spike Luigi in the blast zone. But Chris knows where the openings are, right? He's able to capitalize where a lot of players wouldn't. All right, landing up air. Maybe not going for the drag down, maybe going for that last hit to try to get a really strong combo. Regardless, great mix-up. And the PK Fire barely disappearing thanks to a strange hurtbox shift. Actually, yeah, both of these characters having hurtbox shifts in weird places on certain moves. There's the yo-yo. And then, oh, look at that! He's so precise. He's so good at just landing those aerials exactly where Luigi's going to be off stage. Like, I feel like Guy didn't even do that many misplays that game, right? Like, that wasn't even a game where Chris had a ton of reads on Guy. But what Chris did have was outstanding execution and just incredible awareness of where Guy was going to be off stage. And especially with a character like Ness, where your double jump's really floaty, it takes a lot of kind of forethought to position yourself in the right way to make those things punishable. That said, getting into Game 3, hopefully Guy can pull something to turn this around, but it's looking really bad right now. Chris is so consistent and strong in the advantage state. Same time, Guy, known for having absurd counterplay of his own. Even this set, we've seen some incredible combos. So always just a couple of hits away from making an incredible thing happen and taking us to Game 4. Instead, Chris, playing a very aerial game right now, doesn't want to be in that range of Luigi grab, understandably, because just one miscalculation can lead to your death. And there it is. Does he get the kill? Chris is actually able to tech that. For those of you who don't know, you're actually not able to tech spikes in this game on the ground past a certain knockback threshold. So Chris was just low enough percent to make that techable. And then he goes off stage again for another expertly positioned edge guard. And then Guy goes for another combo, but he's not able to capitalize. These platforms, they're both teching every single time. It's like you can tell they know exactly when they're going to get hit by each other's moves. That's just what happens when you play this game for a certain amount of time against one person. Chris able to DI out of the down throw, down air, down air. That's such a stylish mix-up. We saw it with Guy versus DK Will recently, where that particular combo was outstanding. Another edge guard from Chris. Every stock follows that way. That's the sign of a really strong win condition and confidence on behalf of the player. That said, Guy does get the kill. So we are, again, one Luigi 0-0 death away. All right, Chris is, wow. The mix-ups from Chris are insane right now, and making it very difficult for Guy to get in. All right, Guy getting some pressure going. Jabs, small moves. Didn't do a ton of damage, right? But they did get Chris into the corner, which is so important against characters that outrange you. But Guy's back in the corner. And look at how patient Guy is opting to play neutral right now, knowing that this could be the last stock. And even at 42%, one bad horizontal hit, like a Ness back air or Ness down smash, and Guy is completely off stage, gets the down B, but Chris DIs it perfectly, despite the DI mix-up that Guy often does. Not easy. Oh, the mix-up! Oh, that's so funny. That was jab? What was it? Like down tilt, jab 1, jab 2, into like grab. You know, Luigi puts so much fear in people's hearts up close that he can go for things that often aren't real on paper. And Guy is master of capitalizing on that. And, again, the patient neutral. Guy hanging on by a thread, but when you're at 87%, every Ness hit is so strong it's going to send you off stage just like that. And can Guy evade it? He can't, and he gets gimped by the Thunder. Absolute show of mastery from PkChris that set.